Hello, everybody, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Skyward Randomizer weekly race. We've got a hype one for you today. We've got Foha258 and CJS07 on commentary, with August 40th joining us shortly, hopefully. And tracking is Jarl, Pikachu is Love and Life, S3NR4, and myself. Say hello, everybody.
Alright, hello guys. Thank you for the intro, Ricky, of course. Welcome to another entry in the Skyward Randomizer Week series. We're continuing the line of using our Speed Gaming Live tournament settings for the weekly, so we're bound to see some fast seeds today, hopefully. Or a fast seed, I should say.
What is up with Raid's file name?
I don't know. I don't ask questions about Raid ever.
Okay, fair enough.
That Jazz has just gone with the classic Link. Very nice.
Very unjazz of him.
Yeah. And 64 is just sad that Fire Sanctuary was way the hero in our co-op race last night because he forgot about it. That's always a fun story to tell. Cost him a race. He'll never forget that one again.
Yeah.
Right. We'll be off in 5 seconds, it looks like. Alright, and our runners are off. Of course, they gotta skip the intro cutscenes, and then we'll see what our first item from Fledge is, and hopefully that'll set the tone for the whole run.
Hopefully.
Well, it will, I guess. Hopefully it'll set a good tone. That's what I mean.
Well, I mean, we had seeds where they did not set any tone.
I mean, junk is always a bad tone. Oh, it's a rare treasure because
so
Jazz
much
and
for
Yao
that.
got 2 different items, of course.
Alright, we got a rare treasure. LMF and Fire Sanctuary. Okay, 64 is sad.
64 is very sad over Fire Sanctuary, of course.
Also, the 2 probably longest dungeons in the game.
Yeah, so our runners are going to definitely require the Hook Beetle. So that's going to be interesting to see. Because, Hook Beetle can be required for Fire Sanctuary, and it is hard required for LMF. Also, nice sync on 64 and Raid here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, it's almost to the frame.
Oh, on Yal and Jazz, who was also not that bad, honestly.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 pairs of syncs going here.
Yeah, got Raid and 64 and Yal and Jazz.
Even though he lost a little bit of time in that room, is catching him back up. So pretty standard routing here at the beginning of the... Okay,
now we've got a perfect sync on Jazz and Yal.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. But we lost the sync on Raid and 64.
Yeah.
But we got
Raid
an
64
Emerald
kind of
tablet
lost their sync
here.
a little while ago.
We got an Emerald tablet in here, and... looks like Elden is the other pillar we're looking at. I haven't seen it yet, but there it is. Clearly to see on Jazz next stream.
So, did we see what the starting tablet was here?
Elden.
Oh, no,
Maybe.
okay, it was Elden, okay. So, Elden and Farron, both very good starting pillars. Mostly because Lanayru was just bad.
Yeah. Nobody likes Lanayru.
No one likes Lanayru, it's true. Small bomb bag.
Small bomb bag. Not the actual bomb bag, though.
Why does Yao seem like he's so far behind Jazz? Did Yao, like, screw something up?
Yal made a bit save file. A bit magic file. Jaznix didn't.
I was not looking at Yao's screen at that point.
Okay, Raid's gonna be the first one to enter the waterfall cave.
Did Raid not do Rina? I'm wondering what his routing is here. Because I feel like he shouldn't be this far ahead of
actually.
Jasnix. Alright, well there's our Caves key, which is very interesting. The only shuffled small key in the game. Well, shuffled outside of the dungeon. Small key in the game. That is the key that gives our runners access to the Sand Sea. Also, no projectile yet, but a gold rupee in the goddess statue is a little annoying because you want to be able to go to Beetle ASAP when you get a gold rupee.
Yeah. So we got 10 crystals so far.
Yeah, 10 crystals already. So it'll be interesting to see where our runners go with that.
That's nice to already know that you can get both early mature rewards. Now again, if you get too many crystals, that means that you may likely have to dip out for single crystals.
Oh, Raid is still doing this route. Interesting. I'm not a fan of this route anymore, unless you, like, delay statue a lot. And even then, I'm not a huge fan of it.
I used to think Bazaar first was the supreme route, but...
I still think it's the better route for Betroway the hero and...
Oh, I missed that.
First check is dead.
I missed the hint on Jasnik's stream.
It's Betroway the hero was the important thing there.
And something
also,
about
the first Mines
fire,
check is dead, which is interesting.
I think. Oh, okay.
I think that's what it said.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yao
I did not
doing nothing in the sky and going directly for Eldin.
And Jasnik's going directly
back to Skyloft.
Interesting. After that Betrow wave the hero hint, he's directly going back.
Oh yeah, I kind of
to
like this play, but I don't know that I like him doing it in the sequence that he's doing it. I would have preferred to see him go to Lumpy Pumpkin and Volcanic Island first. But there's a couple.
Yeah, it may very well be that these two rewards are kind of. What is that Chica Stone texture from?
You guys noticed that too? That's hilarious.
That is
the Cyclops Stone. So my assumption here is that Jazz is hoping to get like bombs or mitts or something.
Yeah, probably.
Bombs makes Farron really good, mitts makes Eldin really good. So.
Alright, let's take a look.
Right, let's see what Jasnix gets here.
Crystal!
5 more crystals, that's a little concerning.
Add a red rupee.
Very concerning now, actually, because that means that it's either those 5 crystals that are away the hero and something else locks that, is locked by that, and our runner's gonna have to get 15 loose gratitude crystals. Or the alternative is that so they just deepen Betrow logic anyway. So basically, we know that it's just deeper on Betrow.
Yeah. Jazz probably kind of sad now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that did not pay off for him.
Did we get anything interesting so far in Farron? Eldin,
Has anyone... Not that I've seen. I haven't seen very much Eldin, though.
Alright, let's take a look. What does Jarl get here? It looks like he did not go for the cliff check.
I assume that he saw it and it was junk. Alright, let's see if Magma Turf has anything good. So Jasnick's still not going to Lumpy Pumpkin or Volcanic Island. I don't know about this. These sky flight paths are really...
Two Earth Temple keys so far. Interesting. Two Earth Temple key pieces.
For unrequired Earth Temple, nonetheless.
Yeah. More crystals.
5 more crystals. We may
like
see our runners get 10 loose crystals.
Yeah, they can logically get 10 loose crystals to get to Patrol 30.
You can always get 10 loose crystals logically, which puts Patrol 30 in logic, and makes the 5 crystals on Patrol Way of the Hero as well.
So far, nobody knows that though. Jasnick will know soon, probably.
Yeah, it was a red rupee on the cliff, I see.
Yo, zeros are 2 with the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Ooh, you got a beetle.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. It doesn't actually do anything here, though. But ZSR2 Raiders, welcome on into the Skyward Sword Randomizer weekly race. We've got some high-level runners featured here today. Your average Link, Jasnick08, Raid Spinel, and 64-bit Link. We're racing on the settings that we will be using for the Speed Gaming Live tournament come, well, mid-October, I guess, when the qualifiers start. But in November for the main tourney. So expect to see some extremely fast seed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking here right now. What if the way of the hero on the show is actually another beetle?
It could very well be, and then Deep Elements.
Which means that we'll likely see our Fire Sanctuary boss key Hook Beetle locked.
I don't think that those two things are necessarily related, because Hook Beetle's always way of the hero in a Fire Sanctuary seed, and always way of the hero in an LMAP seed. We don't have earrings, so access to Fire Sanctuary is out of the question, just outright. Not even with glitches can our runners get there within the rule set of the rando. I believe I did just confirm with Yao's screen that was indeed first check in Mines is dead. Just near the first time Chipstone has a heart piece.
Y'all getting the other hints on In the Sky now? Yeah, he is.
He will be the first, because I don't think anyone's checked Lumpy yet either.
Nope, neither. No one has checked Lumpy.
Very interesting on our runners to choose to dip to surface very early here.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. This is likely my play as well, to like go to Elden right away and then
I mean, the question is, like,
do the sky cleanup.
What do you do if you get like mitts here? Patro 50 has
Valor. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yes, Elden was the opening pillar, and we got Emerald Tablet Sphere 0.
Did y'all not get the check in Lumpy itself? Or did I just miss that?
I think you might have just missed it. I wasn't looking either.
Okay, it looks to be trash from what I've seen at 64s. From what I've seen
I did not look at the hint on Yao's screen either. I assume.
Oh, you did. You've confirmed that Patrol 50 was was Ballad of the Goddess.
Well, then,
oh, you mean this one right now? You mean the one in the Volcanic Island?
Yeah,
not the one at Lumpy.
Yeah,
okay.
Volcanic.
Okay.
Because, so what's very interesting is that we know there's another progression item on Patro 30 or 40 because the randomizer cannot place a Way of the Hero hint for an item that is location or item hinted. Which in this case, Bat 50 has Bat 50 is a guaranteed location hint in these settings. Fetch quests are just the item quest with Baby Rattle, Colin's Letter, or the delivery quests for Baby Rattle, Colin's Letter, and Beetle Cage. Scrapper quests are a separate entity. Yeah, the first to go to this here. I think I missed 64 going to Volcanic Island as well. Junk. I can't see what 50 is. 50 is a wallet, so that's junk. The way Beetle works here is you will have to buy the items for Beetle to cycle through them. So we are going to see our runners spend at least 200 rupees here to find out what's on the second and third 100 rupee item there in the third slot from the left. Spiral Charge on the second slot, so that's a progression item. Opens up 2 checks ever, and they're both open right now because they have Sky Access. Levias is not a valid check in these settings, and that is the Gust Bellows. Okay. Whoa. Zelda Speedruns main, also with the raid. Welcome on in, Zelda Speedruns, to the Zelda Skyward Sword, obviously Zelda, the Skyward Sword Randomizer weekly race. We've got Your Average Link, Jaznix08, Rave Spinel, and 64-bit Link being featured here on the restream. We are basically doing speed gaming live tourney practice with these settings. All of our runners need them, need the practice. All of our runners are good, but everyone wants rando practice. Rando is fun, of course. So we're seeing some fast seeds here. We have access to Albin and Farron here, and Jaznix is the only person so far to go to Farron. So we're going to see some very important new checks and very important hints here from Jaznix.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah. While most of our other runners are playing catch up to what we know here in the commentary booth.
Alright, so we got
C-chart in the temple.
C-chart on Jaznix.
That's completely useless because that's only
that's
open
extremely useless. Because we know that sand chip is not required.
Yep. Yeah, we have not seen any Baron hints yet.
Oh, Yal is actually collecting a single gratitude crystals.
I like this play from Yal here. We know that Petro is Way of the Hero. We know in booth that 5 and 10 are dead. We know 50 is Ballad of the Goddess. So... I like this play a lot, even if he just gets 5, but I believe we're going to see him get 10.
Yeah, this is interesting from... wait, how many singles did y'all get so far?
I'm trying to see on his tracker. I think he has 15 marked on his tracker, so he hasn't been marking his singles.
Okay, the streams are kind of all over the place for me right now.
Yeah, everyone is somewhere. I guess 64 and Raid are kind of in the same place using their newly acquired blowing device to clean the house.
We got more crystals in Farron. That's interesting.
So let's see how many crystals Yal has here.
25 for Jaznix then.
Okay, so Yal only collected 5 loose crystals because he has 25 total now.
Alright, let's see. Who's the faster cleaner? Is it 64 or Raid?
It should be 64 with his hundo experience. But Raid kind of zipping.
More crystals! Vanilla crystals, by the way.
Vanilla crystals. Raid just zipped that. That was insane.
And it looks like Jarl is doing this as well. So we're gonna be seeing Betrothed 30 from Jarl really soon.
To Betrow here, which is fine. It's a little suboptimal for him, but it's fine in the end. We're gonna see Cube Warp from
Yeah,
Jazzix
he's gonna
here.
be the first one to do Betrothed 30 anyways with that.
Yep. Alright, Jazzix here doing a trick called Cube Warp in the Deep Woods. There's a cutscene attached to this Goddess Cube that when you strike it will teleport you to that location. So using our powered up Skyward Strike in Hero Mode and that Bokoblin, with a fairly lenient setup, you can get a specific angle that lets you release the Skyward Strike up and over the ledge there to hit the cube and teleport you up, skipping a section of the Deep Woods.
Courage. What do we got?
LMF Heart Container is dead, and LMF Way of the Hero.
LMF Way of the Hero, interesting.
That is an absurdly interesting situation, all things considered. Ooh,
why is Jazzix opening Skyview?
I know exactly why he's doing this. He's doing early Thunderhead.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
However, the reason I don't like this play right now is we don't know that Thunderhead is going to have anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we know that Ballad is not the Way of the Hero hinted item on Betrow. That does not mean it's not Way of the Hero. So, that's a very important distinction about the way hints are placed in Skyward Sword. I know it's like this in other randos as well. But when we place the hints, we place them in a very specific order, and hints cannot be duplicated.
Oh, we got a scale on y'all's stream, by the way.
Oh,
from
on
Betrothed 30.
Betrothed 30,
Betrothed
okay.
30.
That could be Way of the Hero. Very interesting, because that means, like, Floria is probably Way of the Hero. But, like I was saying, they're placed in an order, and we can't have duplicate hints placed regardless of typing. So, if an item is the source of a Way of the Hero hint, that means that it cannot also be an item or location hint. And the other sequence as well. Alright, so also a bottle there, which is interesting because that opens up 2 more checks. I still haven't read that hint stone. I saw a sword on that text box, but I don't know where it was. Alright, so we're gonna find out if Scale is Way, or we have a shot at finding out if Scale is Way of the Hero right here.
The near Shack. Near Shack. Sanchi near Shack. I
near
can't.
Shack?
Yes.
Skipper's
I
Retreat.
can't talk.
Oh, okay, Skyloft is Way of the Hero and Near Shack has a sword.
I can't talk today.
Alright. Did Jaznix fail early Thunder? I don't see the beam of light. Can't quite tell.
How can you fail early Thunderhead in Deep Woods, though? I can't see it either.
I see it.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. He did not fail, which is a weird angle. Also, I did not look at the Sealed Grounds hint stone when Jaznix went there because I got distracted by someone else's stuff, so we'll see it on Raid's side here. Yao has a huge advantage entering Farron right now because he has the Water Dragon scale, which means that he has the ability to do Lake Floria right now. It's out of logic, but he has the ability to do it. I was like, why is Jazzix climbing this? He missed his dive.
Yeah.
This is out of logic in these settings right now, not only because Ballad is not had, but also because the dive is not in logic. And it's
a sword though. That's actually
pretty
very
good,
convenient.
actually. Yeah, very convenient.
Very convenient because it opens up another check in Isle of Songs.
Yeah. So we do see an interesting school of thought thing here. Jazzix is one of the people who likes to go counterclockwise around the Thunderhead. Which is to say that he starts on the East Island there and rotates around to Bug Island, which has...
You're telling me there are people that actually do Thunderhead clockwise?
I mean, I do it clockwise because you get the hint stone first.
I don't know. That just seems weird.
It's a very niche thing because what you're avoiding is the possibility of getting a Thunderhead Baron hint on the hint stone there after having checked all of the checks in the Thunderhead.
Well, I guess that's true, but
the other situation is something like this. So Jaznix gets the payoff in this situation because he got the sword before coming to Isle of Song.
Yeah.
So, you know, both of them have their merits. Also, 64 with a weird ledge grab.
Oh, earrings. Earrings and mitts.
Earrings and mitts.
Yo. So this early Thunderhead play was definitely worth it.
That is a huge early Thunderhead for Jaznix here.
By the way, did we check what's in the shed?
Someone did it, and I don't remember what it was.
64 and y'all both did it. And
Shed is neighbors.
That is neighbors. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Gerald.
Yeah. Shoutouts to our trackers, by the way, who keep us commentators honest when we either say stupid things or miss something. Mine's an Academy Way of the Hero.
Academy Way of the Hero, interesting. Jaznix did get the hint about Ballad of the Goddess, which is probably why he decided to do.
Yeah, no, this is a good. So, this is a good play on paper, like 75% of the time, usually, because Thunderhead is not fast, or is not slow to clear, and early Thunderhead from Deep Woods is in an insanely fast RBM. It's like the fastest RBM as far as I'm aware.
Alright, we're probably gonna be seeing the the Deep Woods Hintstone on Raid's stream again soon.
Yeah, so I didn't look at the Seal Grounds Hintstone. Again.
Good job, CJ. Proud of you. Ooh, Raid is also opening up Skyview. Well, you can take a look at the Seared Grounds Hintstone on 64's end very soon.
I don't know why Raid is doing this and not just doing Cube Warp. Because the Beetle Flight is absurdly slow. I guess if he wants to go... No. If he wants to leave from... like, if he doesn't want to leave from Deepwood. Which he does here. I don't know, this is so odd. It's such an odd play to me. Alright.
CJ, did you check the Seared Grounds Hintstone on 64 stream now? Because I did not. As we got whipped in the Great Tree.
I was too busy looking at Yal getting whipped. Keypiece and Heartpiece hints on Seal Grounds. Okay, so nothing.
Did Ray just completely run past that Seared Ground, that Deep Woods Hintstone?
I think he checked it on his... No, wait, he did not check it on his way in.
He did not check it on his way here.
I mean, he's just doing... So he has to come back this way anyway.
So the Thunderhead now, but...
This is so strange of a sequence of events to me because, like, you want to leave immediately after doing early Thunderhead.
Excuse me, Ray. I'm sorry. I just saw Raid's dying animation, which was very interesting.
So Yao found Whip in the Great Tree.
Well, Whip unlocks a sword. We know that already. LMF and... oh yeah, we know that already. We knew that already.
We saw that hint already. See, this is the reason I think the sequencing is awkward from Raid. I guess he's hedging his bets on, like, a scale showing up in that chest or something. But if scale doesn't show up in that chest, like, his movement is bad.
Did we get any hint about trials so far, by the way? I don't think so.
We have not seen any trial hints as far as I'm aware. But Jasnix has the mitts now, which means he has access to... and earrings, so he has access to 2 hint stones in Elden. 3 hint stones in Elden, actually.
Alright, y'all also checks this now.
When Whip isn't on TMS.
Okay, y'all is not doing early Thunderhead in here.
Well, I don't hate not doing early Thunderhead here, but
yeah, it's definitely not.
It's
not the worst.
It's definitely a bad play since we know what we know.
Yeah. Okay, here we see Raid's idea. Raid's clockwise. Thunderhead.
That's super unfortunate for him. Because he's not gonna get the sword. He's gonna have to go back. So Jazz probably going... I don't know, does Jazz go to Floria here, or does he go to Elden? What would you do in Jazz's shoes here?
I have no idea in what situation Jasnix is in right now, so...
He's just picked up Scale in a bottle from Betro 30, which he knows is Way of the Hero. But you also just recently got Out of Logic mitts and earrings.
I guess I would check that chest right now, and then probably... I don't know.
It's a tough call. Genuinely.
I mean, he can't enter Fire Sanctuary yet, so... Because he does not have claw shots.
Claw shots.
I don't know, I guess I would
That bottle could be Way of the Hero.
Oriel's?
Yeah, actually, we haven't seen Oriel yet. The thing is, you could go to... Because you have to do... something has a Rupor and Skyway of the Hero.
I mean, you could do Oriel, right? You could get your mushroom spores in Farron and then do that when you...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is you could go get mushroom spores in Farron. But... Yes, Raid did do early Thunderhead.
Okay, here we're seeing Lake Floria from y'all. I saw 1 red rupee. I did not see what the other check was. Looking at his
he's getting the other check right now.
Oh, he's getting that right now. Okay, yeah.
Unless I'm on, like, some absurd delay.
Neither did I check the hitstone that was on Floria Waterfall.
That had Skyway of the Hero.
Skyway of the Hero. Oh, that's...
And something in Elden having a Rupor. That was a small seed satchel, so that was useless. Alright, so Jasnix is electing to go to Elden here.
Elden.
This is an awkward... So, it's not bad, but it's awkward, because you should be suspecting that Scale is Way of the Hero on Betro, because you know that there is another Way of the Hero item on Betro that isn't Ballad, even though Ballad is clearly Way of the Hero.
He's getting 3 hintstones with this.
Yeah, but you see, like... The issue with this sequencing from Jasnix is... Well, okay, the issue with justifying this with the fact that he's getting 3 hintstones is that you can say the same thing about Farron, and everyone prefers Elden first over Farron in the early game here. But I guess we're kind of in the mid-game now when hints become a lot more valuable because you have a lot more options available to you. but it just still feels really awkward. Jazz missing a bomb throw there. Uncharacteristic mistake. Silver rupee on the spiral charge rock there. We knew that. What other sky checks do our runners have left?
Oriel.
That we haven't seen.
Oriel.
Oh, yeah, Oriel. I did not see what the Lake Floria chest was either, because I started looking at Jasnix for the new check. Dodo was not on in these settings. Excuse me, yawning.
Alright, so Raid has the same choice as Jasnix now, basically.
Yeah. So
let's see what he elects.
So far, it
to do
hasn't
now.
paid off for Jazz. Jazz missing circles, which means that.
Oh, 60. Yeah. Oh, Amber Tablet. That's
okay.
Probably our way of the hero in Sky.
I think that's 100% the way of the hero in Sky. So if there are bottles in Lanayru and or Fire Sanctuary, the bottle on Betro is way of the hero too.
Let's go.
Gloria has a red rupee, a small seed bag, and crystals. Thank you, Center. Oh, there's that Rupor hint. I think that's the Rupor that Floria hints.
Well, I guess we're gonna be seeing what Floria Hinstung said on 64's stream right now. So
the important thing was the Skyway of the hero hint there.
Yep,
behind Balble Wall Mirror has a
we know that, and oh yeah, okay, yeah.
How many way of the heroes have we found so far? 2, 4, 5, 6. I believe we have 2 more. Yeah, Oriel is way of the hero. That was our way of the hero in the Sky, most likely. I don't think we've gotten Sword on East Island. We knew that.
Sword. Yeah, that we knew that.
That's at a trial gate, but I did not know that.
Treasure. Okay, that's our first trial hint so far.
The Betro way of the hero could have been one of. It could have been the bottle, the scale. Yeah, bottle or scale. But we also know that ballad is way of the hero, but not the hinted way of the hero. So Jasnix is gonna go around and get these digging spots now. So this will be. This is a huge check density. Oh, bomb bag. That's our probable way of the hero on Skyloft.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Hello, August. Thank you for joining us again. No worries about being late.
Good timing. Way of the hero, was it bomb bag?
Yeah, that was very likely our way of the hero on Skyloft resolving there.
Very cool.
Also, to answer the question in chat, Ballad is way of the hero for earrings, most likely. Well, 100% for earrings. Earrings are hard required. Magma Turf. And Skydive Chest then. Alright, so this is the first, so we'll see 2 more quick checks, then a little break, and then 2 checks in quick succession from Jasnix. Your average link is the first person to get to Lanayru because he's currently the only person with the tablet to do so. So, however, without the Hook Beetle, he has Bomb Bag but no Hook Beetle, which means he can do quite a bit, but we know that LMF is way of the hero as well, so it'll be very interesting to see what turns up here for him.
So if I'm reading things right, it looks like the top runners have a little bit of a lead on the bottom two.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Raid is pretty tight as well with our top runners on the top of the screen. Gaznix and Raid both performed a trick called Early Thunderhead to skip needing to get 50 50 gratitude crystals.
No, that was smart of them.
Yeah, it ended up paying off hugely. They got the hint that was where the Ballad of the Goddess was, so that's what they skipped. And they just got really lucky that items that were very important were there. In terms of like total lead, it's very likely your average Link, just given the resource advantage he has with having access to all 3 regions at the moment.
But as everybody knows, rando's gonna rando, and you never know what's gonna happen at the end.
Yeah. Gaznix will have an information advantage here is the other thing, because he will have he gets 3 hint stones from Elden Volcano here. He has 1 left to grab, but
Right.
He's seen the other 2 at this point.
Ooh, the goddess. Or that's just a song. Never mind.
Yeah, the harps and the songs have the same models, and then now we have Hook Beetle here from Lanayru Mines, from the chest here at the end of Mines. That is going to serve Yao quite well here in Lanayru because he can get into Lanayru mining facility now.
Yeah, all sorts of nifty stuff you can do right out here with the Hook Beetle. Some intended, some not so much. Or no, he's in a different part of the mine.
Yeah, he has bomb bags, so not really anything. The only thing that Hook Beetle really unlocks for him here is the ability to. Wait, he doesn't need Hook Beetle to enter LMF. This is open LMF settings. That's right.
I thought he was over towards the Temple of Time.
Yeah, he's in the very beginning of LMF here, or Lanayru here. But the Hook Beetle is very important for LMF because that's the logical way to to do anything in the dungeon. Yeah, Claw Shots could be in LMF. That's a very good guess.
Ooh.
Realistically, that's like the last. That and the second pair of digging mitts, or of progressive mitts, technically, are the last 2 remaining items for our runners to find, really? Or the last, like, hugely required items. You know, they could find any of our the dead fetch quest items, songs, potentially. Bow, slingshot can be found. None of those are going to be Way of the Hero, however. Unless a song is required for a trial, but we have yet to see a hint that tells us that one is required. Monsters, however, are required to enter Fire Sanctuary.
Oh, geez, that was some fast movement from 64-bit Link to that shield.
Yeah, Bizarre movement is very fast, and most runners are very practiced with it in Rando, just because it's the same thing.
Okay, so Gaznix is the first of our runners now to have 40 crystals, I think. No, Yal actually has already
Yal
45.
40 crystals. But I don't think he's checked it.
So. Gaznix might be going to Bachosu, I guess.
Gaznix missing a bomb throw.
Gaznix blowing the bomb.
If he had the bug net, he would have used that on it. Let's be honest. Alright, so your average Link entering the first person to enter a required dungeon today.
You should be able to defuse bombs with your gust bellows, honestly.
That'd be kind of neat, actually.
I mean, if you think about it, it only makes sense.
I guess that's how they're not exploding when Link puts a lit one inside his bomb bag.
Who knows? That's a secret only Link knows.
It's a secret to everyone.
Yeah.
It's a 64 somewhat making up some time here in going to Eldin, in going to Lanayru. Raid choosing to go to Eldin here with his Fire Shield earrings, presumably, is the reason that he chose to do so. Almost getting curb stomped there, and then running out of stamina because he missed the stamina for this. Is a little dicey for him.
The slow runaway.
Yeah. Pokos are not that smart. They can and will not figure out how to reach you. Like, Jasnick's about to get the whip here. If he doesn't die? Okay, he did not die.
Not dying is good.
And after he doesn't die, he can whip it good.
I did not see what was in the first room of LMF here.
Nope, me neither.
So yeah, so we're in a very interesting position here with our runners, because Jasnix and Raid have a sword advantage over Yal and 64. Jazz has not yet found the Amber Tablet. Raid has, but Raid has not capitalized on that yet. Which is very interesting considering he knows that LMF is Way of the Hero.
Yeah, doesn't he also know that Mines is Way of the Hero?
Should? No?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Mines was Way of the Hero for that beetle.
Yeah, which is like your go-to ticket to LMF.
You don't need Hook Beetle to open LMF flow. I made that same mistake. It's open LMF.
Yeah, I mean...
It gets you into LMF,
still though,
but our runners can all use the trick to use the whip to do it.
Is there even that much you can do in LMF without Hook Beetle? Harp! That's neat.
If you have whip and do the trick in the first room with the whip, you can do a good chunk of it without Hook Beetle. You can't do East Wing, and you can't do... And that's really it, I think. I think the only thing you can't do is East Wing, actually. Because you don't need Hook Beetle to get to the... Ooh. Yeah, taking a...
yeah, that's close.
I guess if you don't have...
It's Bomb Bag, that's the biggest thing. Because Bomb Bag can replace Hook Beetle in a couple places in LMF, such as the small key chest. This West Wing is only... The only thing you need to be worried about is the Gust Bellows. Same for, like, the west side of the big room in the center of the dungeon. You need Gust Bellows to blow away the sand to access the crawl spaces. You do not need Bomb Bag to do Minecart Jump. You don't need Hook Beetle to do Minecart Jump. Oh, actually, you need either regular Beetle or Bomb Bag to do Minecart Jump, because you need to be able to hit the time shift.
Yeah, though Minecart Jump is way easier with Bomb Bag.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't think I ever thought it, or I'm not even sure if there is a consistent setup to do.
Yeah, there is. Right side is
Beetle.
right side of the minecart is super consistent with Beetle. So you're going to fight the Armos here to reach the map chest. Using the relatively unknown strat to non-speedrunners, you can just blow the Armos again while its like mouth is open to get it to spin around.
Yeah, that's like the best strat ever.
I think it's faster to go around them if you need to be on the other side after the Armos is defeated.
I always do that strat just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, no, it's definitely just safer to go for. Yeah, it's a very, very nice strat. Alright, so Yao's gonna open the shortcut gate here, and then go grab the small key chest, presumably. I do not think he has found the small key for Elmet yet. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess you can do that, yeah. I guess that is fine. Because, like, you can't use the hook beetle to blow up a bomb like any other projectile.
Now,
this is the last chest where
of
small
a...
key is, like, really accepted. That's the boss key, not the small key.
Let's
Now
do a
small
little
key
bit-
is...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, now anywhere that Yao gets the small key is particularly obnoxious because he has to backtrack to the beginning of the dungeon.
Now, what I'm thinking about is where are claw shots? That's like the big item we're missing right now.
That's the big question, because I think we have at least somewhat resolved all of our Way of the Hero locations. Unless it's on like Betrow 40, which is a possibility.
It could be Colin's ladder.
Could
which
very
is what
well
I'm
be.
Thinking right now.
Oh yeah, we have not seen a Way of the Hero item on Shop Academy yet, have we?
No, don't
We
think
saw a
so.
song, some money.
I mean, what is there left on Academy?
Colin's letter.
Colin's ladder and Zelda's cupboard.
Zelda's heart piece. Yeah,
Zelda's heart piece.
And I do not think Raid taking a death there.
Who?
Alan is not a live check in these settings. Alright, so Jasnick's gonna be the last to get his Amber tablet here. But with a big execution edge over 64 and your average Link.
Also, speaking of dying, Raid's stream just died completely for me.
I have not noticed it yet, TM.
I might just need a little bit of a refresh in here. Yeah, that looks better.
Very nice backflip from your average Link there.
Yeah, you can backflip. Oh, hey, there's Slingshot, which is completely worthless.
Yeah, let's go.
Because we know that it's not required for like Lake Floria or anything because we have access to a beetle. We had a co-op race last night where for like the first hour, Jasnix and I thought that Slingshot was Way of the Hero for access to Lake Floria. And then we got a beetle that would also put that in logic, which means it wasn't that, which is unfortunate. Because it would have been really cool. It's really cool when Slingshot is Way of the Hero for beetle access. Also really dumb when that happens, but it does. I believe we're gonna see Yao doing minecart jump here, so... There is a couple of places on the minecart collision where you can stand, and if you do not touch your control stick, you will be able to stand there for the entire duration of the minecart's journey. Using a pretty precise jump slash. You get up on the corner of the minecart here, and hopefully stay up. Yep. Ooh, and he took the hit there.
Missed it.
So now he has to turn off the minecart and hit the switch again in order to put it back in its ending position. And try the setup again. Yao goes a little further back than I see most people do. That's fine. Okay, he got it that time.
Looks like he gets it second try.
Still faster than doing the auto-scroller in this room, so. And now he just needs to be very, very careful to not screw it up.
I love how
Ray did not get bomb bag until just now. That would be why he did not go to Linearu. Okay, that makes sense.
I love how the bomb bag text still says, "See if lead will lend it to you."
I mean, it's just the default item get text.
Yeah, but still kind of funny because you know we never met Led.
Who's Led?
I heard he's a mad lad.
Do you guys think Lead is the most toxic of all the magmas? Just like the element?
So it looks like at this point everyone here is in the mines or the desert. Converging at about the hour mark.
Converging here in desert. However, 64 and your average link are significantly further along than them are.
Y'all doing what is probably my least favorite Jag in the entire game.
Did he get the map yet?
I don't know.
Have not noticed one.
I think that he has, if Senra was indeed responding to me.
I guess if Senra says yes, then he did.
First strike after jump, okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
Looks like Rapid and Jaznix are neck and neck.
Minecraft jump. No. That's what we call the minecart in Gorge.
Yeah, that's Minecraft as chord.
Yeah, Minecraft. Alright, you're actually doing a trick here where he uses the hook beetle to carry bombs and blow them up in a specific way against those statues, which will allow the explosion to hit the crystal on the inside there without bringing the statues down. So it's a nice little time save. You don't have to watch any of the cutscenes of the statues falling. Which,
well,
might be removed in random? I don't actually know, because everyone just does that trick.
Yeah, how do you load up a bomb inside your hook beetle?
You take a bomb out and place it on the ground, and then just apply the hook beetle over it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
You did it just like super quick.
Yeah, it is super
I didn't
fast.
see it.
I mean, the hook beetle also has some kind of wonky collision.
Yeah.
Considering it usually
the
picks
beetle,
stuff up like from like 5 meters away or so.
Yeah, the hook beetle can pick up some pretty distant objects on occasion.
Okay, I got it. Hitboxes. Explains everything.
It's always hitboxes.
Cold Spile. Oh my god, y'all.
Have you never seen Yal's game over screen? It's
No.
been like that for a long time.
No. I think it's been quite some time since I've seen y'all stream.
Bush teleport. If only we could see someone go for bush teleport today.
There's the boss door and the boss key.
And so we will probably be seeing Yal re-enter the dungeon after this to do the east wing with the small key, since he got it somewhat late in the dungeon.
Did we full clear the neighbor desert?
I believe we've seen everything that's not claw shot locked. It's not a new glitch in SD. Bush teleport has been known. It's a new application of bush teleport, which actually has potential relevance in No Bit.
Bush teleport sounds like it could be a dirty joke.
It really does. But bush teleport is a glitch that involves unloaded. I don't even understand bush teleport that much, but as far as I'm aware, it involves carrying a bush above your head so that it unloads, and then reloading it by uncoiling it by rotating the camera, and it causes you to snap into a specific position in some way. I don't know a lot of the specifics, but
Honestly, that sounds so much like OT any percent.
unloading a bush, it really does sound like it. It's the key to ace, but we don't have the ability to like manipulate memory with it, as far as we know right now. But yeah, you can use it to snap to out of bounds collision was the new discovery. Pepper found a very specific angle and position that you can do it from with a specific bush in order to snap out of bounds, which lets you get to Nilene Gorge early in no bit.
Speaking of snap, your average Link taking out that scorpion in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a really good Scaldera fight always is such a treat to watch. Did I say Scaldera? I meant Moldarok.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, I'm not wrong. A really good Scaldera is really, really a treat to watch, too.
That is true. That is true.
Scaldera 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god, that means we get 3 Scaldera fights in the game. Monka ass.
What's the third one? Boss Rush?
No, the second Moldy fight.
Oh yeah, second Moldy fight if Moldy is Scaldera. Let's see what Yao gets here at the end of the dungeon.
Oh, Flash Crystals could also be our claw shots.
I do think it's really funny that of all the things that got cut in SGL, that Fledge is still a real check.
Well, dude needs some stamina. He's got to do some push-ups to impress the ladies.
Never. I don't think I've ever seen something actually useful on Fledge.
But given how early this LMF really is,
which is really sad, honestly. All right, let's check Temple of Time Hintstone.
Oh, he's gonna have he has no good way to get back in here without cycling around.
Thunderhead has progressive mids.
We knew that.
Power has Ruby. Okay, well that's useless.
Alright, so we know that the last sword is useless in terms of accessing stuff. But
are we gonna see someone at least do Flash Crystals?
I hope so. Jasnick's doing the whip trick I was talking about before. It is faster. I think Yao probably did it. It's faster than using the hook beetle.
Ooh, Jasnick's actually doing it with some leftover stamina as well and trying to get back.
I do not believe you can get back unless you have perfect break slides, and even then I don't even know because I don't know how to do it out of a break slide.
You could probably Tacid.
I bet a task could break slide and then void, or break slide and then make it back with perfect break slides. I do not think a human could do it.
You should need to buy one of those stamina potions that you're getting for Fledge. Get one for yourself. Alright, just another pouch for your adventure pouch. Or another slot.
How many do we have now? I feel like we've seen a lot at this point. Alright, so Yao getting Ballad here. I didn't see what Patrol 40 was, but now Yao's gonna catch up to Jasnick's and Raid in terms of doing Thunderhead stuff. Which is really good because that gives him a very handy lead at this point. He's finished a required dungeon. Although he's gambling on East Wing having nothing. So this could be huge for everyone else if East Side has something and Yao doesn't go back for it.
Bum bum bum. Stay tuned here on ZSR.
Although we haven't found the bow yet. Which is not necessarily needed.
Yeah, bow is not necessarily needed, but it makes a couple of small things in
but it is
Sanctuary
a nice item.
Yeah.
Yao going over to Farron Woods.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought Yao would be going to Thunderhead now.
And he has Yao torn on this decision here, deciding if he wants to do Battle of the Goddess check.
Which
he does eventually have to do this check, so I don't think this is a terrible play.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that depending on what he does next makes this really awkward, because if he is going to go do the bomb checks in woods, he should have landed in woods and done that and ended here.
Technically, this could be our claw shots as well.
It could very well be. Right.
I would really love to see claw shots somewhere else.
Sure, make for a more exciting race.
Although, who comes just to Farron for ballad? So we're gonna probably get some nice music from Jarl in here. Who knows what's it gonna be? I don't even have any sound on. Maybe let's check what we're gonna be hearing from Jarl in here.
Great tree.
Interesting.
Get more crystals.
And back out to the woods he goes. Where he stops, somebody knows.
He did route this awkwardly. I'm wondering if he didn't select any statues in main woods. All right, so 60 for the first person here, I believe, to check Colin's letter, which I thought was our last remaining academy check that wasn't claw shot locked. Now I'm trying to imagine. Oh, it could be the other pair of mitts, I believe.
Wasn't it hinted already?
Well, wasn't the one that we saw the hint for? Wasn't that, I'm pretty sure that was the Isle of Song check, right? That we knew on Neighbor's.
Oh yeah, check. True. I guess you're right.
Because if Academy, so that means that claw shots are not in Academy, because they can't be unless we missed something that was way the hero in Academy earlier.
I don't think so. Oh, speaking of mitts.
Yeah, there's something to dig with.
Was that yeah, I got them behind the bombable wall.
Yep.
Interesting.
The plot thickens.
I'm gonna step away for just a sec. I trust you two to hold down the fort for a few
Alright.
No
Sure
problemo.
Oh, Destin's power. Interesting. So, what trial wins have we actually seen so far already? I think we've seen Leneru and Farron? Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, coming in late, I don't think I'll be much help. But that's it for your average link. Back up to the sky they go. Where they stop, stay tuned, we'll find out.
Probably Thunderhead now, I can only imagine. That would make sense, I think.
Yep, looks like they're going that direction.
Yeah, he's gonna get his he's gonna get a sword upgrade and his mitts now and his earrings. And the more checks we're checking in here, the more it is possible that our claw shots could actually be unfledged.
And Jesse's now setting that up. Very nice.
There's a sword for y'all. The only sword I think we found so far.
Yeah, I think that's what CJ mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, okay. So, 64's also going up to the sky. Sure, we do know that harm, but we need claw shots for that, which are still at large. Why should we ban someone who rolled claw shots on Fletch? I think we should give them an extra spot in the SSR Hall of Fame.
I mean, sooner rather than later, Rando's gonna put the required object on something stupid.
Oh, there's a bow.
Yeah, for rapid spinal there, or raid spinal.
That Demise does not want to get shot.
There it goes. But yeah, that's interesting. I guess that's on the east side of the mines here.
Yeah, this is Raid is the first one doing east side. That's really interesting, actually.
Well, let's see if they can you make good use of that bow and get an edge on their opponents.
I mean, we already talked about this. Bow is gonna be a nice to have item, but it's not necessarily required for anything.
And but I was thinking, any sort of, his opponents can't do that, for example. It's a little quicker than the Gust Bellows.
True. So maybe Raid will also get his claw shots in here, in which case Yal is really gonna hate himself for skipping east side.
And then probably will never do so again.
Yeah.
Look what he's buying.
Oh! A sword! That's also very nice. No, if we get claw shots in this chest here, then... I don't know.
No.
Okay. Well, still a very good East Wing.
Meanwhile, I think your average Link is checking on our boy Fledge.
Pray for claw shots on Fledge. Let's go. Did he get a stamina potion?
He did.
Let's go. Oh boy, let's go. I can't wait for Fletch to have claw shots. Can't wait.
And to any new... Oh, I'll wait for the check here.
You need to give him the stamina potion twice. So
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, for any newbies in college, if you go into your room and there's someone sleeping in your bed that you didn't give permission to, feel free to kick them the fuck out.
yeah, for anyone who does not know about flash crystals only unlock after beating LMF. That's why they're usually not required.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, the quest unlocks earlier, but you can't buy stamina potion before beating LMF.
Seems like
That's
the
the
thing,
kind of thing.
that a rando dev could fix. Possibly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's cool as it is.
We'll have to see. Skyward Sword Rando is a baby. Let's see how it grows up.
That's true. Jasnick's having some trouble with the slingshot shots.
Yeah, that's a place where Ray didn't have to worry about those weak little seeds there.
Well, he did because
Oh, the bow is later.
he's gonna get his bow right now.
Yeah.
Because you need this to unlock the bow.
I guess Ray just a better shot.
I don't know. I did not pay attention to Ray on there. Maybe he did.
Meanwhile,
And also, Y'all is bonking heavily in here.
yeah, well, he's it doesn't. I don't think he's very happy about having to come down here and get 2 stamina potions. I guess he doesn't have 2 bottles, otherwise he'd just buy 2 at a time.
Probably. Probably else only has 1 bottle from what I've seen.
Rip bottle percent.
Alright, moment of truth.
77 minutes in.
What's it gonna be?
Oh boy, I'm back just in time to see fledge crystals.
Yes, you're back just in time.
You did also miss Bow in the east of the mines.
Yeah,
Okay.
bow and the sword.
And a
His
sword.
sword?
Yeah.
This could be bad
Element
for
East Wing.
Yale.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. That could be bad for y'all.
No.
Ah, damn.
It's a Song of the Hero piece, which we
Song
already
of
know
the
is
Hero
dead.
piece.
It's already a dead trial.
Damn.
That's really unfortunate, honestly.
Now, where are our claw shots?
At this point, like, there's a part of me that thinks that maybe RBMing into Fire Sanctuary is, like, the ideal setup here.
I was gonna guess somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah, that's where it feels like they are. Alright, let's review our Way of the Heroes again and try to make a deduction.
Betrayal is solved at this point.
Yeah, Patro, we've seen everything. I don't remember what was on
LMF is
40,
solved.
but yeah, it's Harp.
LMF is
Harp,
solved.
Sword, and Bow. Yeah.
Skyloft. Anything missing on Skyloft?
Baby Rattle check, but that's Claw Shot locked.
Yeah. Mines we got.
Yeah.
Academy is full as well, apart from
Yeah.
Zelda's Heart Piece, but that's also claw shot locked.
Claw shots on Levi's, even though it's not a real check.
I think we got everything on Sky.
Yeah, we should have gotten everything in the Sky.
And Mogmaturv is also
64
complete.
did letter, and it was crystals, I believe.
I feel like at this point it might be a trial.
It could be, but where's
know
the
which
hint for the
trials?
trials?
I don't know
Because-
which trials we're looking at, though.
Because we've seen the hints for Skyloft trial and Farron trial. We have access to Lenaru trial. But we haven't seen a hint for it as far as I'm aware. But no
Vanilla
claw shots.
shots.
What RBM sequence is 64 trying to do here?
No
I don't know
idea.
where
I
he's
don't even know
saved.
where he is.
Yeah, I don't know where he's saved. Otherwise I can make a deduction. Okay, so it's not early Thunderhead. He's
Entering Academy?
He does not have a corrupt file. He cannot enter Academy. He's making a corrupt file. I take it all back. Jazz is a very important message for the rest of us.
Yeah, not pleading for the rando gods.
Crystals.
May his prayers be answered.
Did anyone check Volcano Summit Hintstone?
The one that we have access to, yes.
Okay. Give claws, please. Nice.
Moldy has claws. Does that count?
I guess it
64's
does.
Doing Fledge RBM.
I mean, why can't we just like
Where-
Breath of the Wild this and repurpose the Scorpion
In
claws?
LMF?
Oh, he's in LMF.
What does that do?
That's the wind. That's the wind gate at the
Wind
front
gate?
of the dungeon.
Huh.
Like that skips the auto scroller. That's a hundo RBM. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know either.
This is a reload of the area. I'm not.
I mean, you can do everything in LMF. You don't.
Yeah,
need
I feel like there's no need for RBMs here.
to do RBMs.
Some other post-race interview.
Yeah, definitely a good question to ask him. I guess maybe he just doesn't want to do minecart jump? Oh, did he do the RBM to move this box as well or something?
Probably.
Interesting. This is so strange to me. Because it means he has to go do boss key chest. Oh, my assumption is that he skipped this side of the dungeon in the hopes that it would be like map and something. But this is just slower, I feel like. I guess he got small key because he knew he needed to come back potentially. But I think the routing is just odd.
Sometimes 82 minutes into a rando, your brains just get scrambled.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's true. My brain is scrambled after doing one seed last night. But that seed was a hell of a seed. The problem is that 64 has gotten the known way of the hero items in from Betro. Because the 50 crystals item on Betro is not the way of the hero hinted item. Because it can't be both.
I think at this point it's gotta be a trial.
Yeah, that's the pair of mids that we have already.
Is there anything we have not... Is there any check we have not seen yet that is not claw shot locked, except for trials? Well, Third of Isle of Songs, but that's a red rupee. That was hinted.
We here in the commentators booth have an easy job. We just gotta sit back and wait till it happens.
Yeah.
We can
though,
use
like,
all the knowledge we have and try.
we still don't have the answer.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the part that's insane.
Stream sniping 4 different runners.
Even with
his
cheating, we can't win.
His pledge on Monka as yes, Jasnix. Pledge
Yes,
is
Jasnix,
on,
pledge
but
is
he does
on.
not. He does not have your claws.
Yeah, we've seen 2 runners now check our boy Fledge.
Giving him
3,
the
I think.
drugs.
Raid also checked pledge.
Yeah, Raid just finished Pledge, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Alright, no more adventure pouch pockets. We have them all.
What have our runners collectively missed at this point?
No. I think we full cleared Laneru.
Heart Piece and Summit. With Magma Mix. Because Yal has Magma Mix now.
Oh, true.
That has to be it. Or it has to be something that leads to them somehow.
True.
I got Magma Mix in Farron with on a bomb locked check. If this is claw shots, this is insane.
Have the puzzle pieces been put together? Is your
Have
average
we
length
done it?
about
It's
to go into
gotta
go mode?
be.
Well,
It's
he's not
gotta.
quite in go mode because he's missing swords, but... That is indeed the claw shots.
There
Damn.
it blows.
There it is.
Damn. Monka Extreme.
Yeah, Jasmine is progressively getting more and more scared. Dumping the water on the ground so he can buy more stamina potions. Could you imagine being the potion lady in this situation, being like, yo, Link, your bottles are full. Then watching him turn around and dump a bottle of water on the ground in front of your stall?
64 is also
64
not
is
happy,
just
as
sad.
can be seen on his stream.
Raid is gonna be like... Raid is so dead today.
Just go to Fire
Actually
Sanctuary,
incredible.
Forehead.
Oh god, no one's going back. No one else is going to do the bomb lock. The bomb lock checks in Farron. However, depending on where the other swords are, Yao could still like fall apart here. This scene is a disaster, and I'm here for it.
Jasnick's getting their final pouch upgrade.
We know where the remaining swords are.
Do we? Where's? Oh, right. There's one in Sandsea.
Yes.
We know where one more is. We don't. Where's the second last one? Like the last one.
Actually, yeah. True. We know of 3 swords. We know Sandsea, we know LMF, and we know
Thunderhead.
Thunderhead, yeah. True, we don't know the last one. Vanilla team as well. That would quite. That
would be really bad for
devastating
Yao.
for y'all.
Although Yao has like, that means he'll full clear Sandsea. Is like the worst case scenario for him here.
Oopsie.
Yao missing pillar jump here. Pillar jump requires a pretty precise angle. Missed it again.
Ooh! Now he's
I
gonna
think he
be
just-
careful.
I think he just missed the jump slash there. But I
Yeah.
don't know about the angle. I didn't really like that. Okay, he got it.
Yeah, that
I
looked
did not
perfect.
like that angle regardless.
Three's
I
a
did not
charm.
see what RBMs he did or if he took a key for key smuggling. He did not take a key for key smuggling, and he did not RBM map chest, which is interesting. I guess he's
Jasnick's-
praying for a bottle here, or a chest, that key on bottle chest here.
Jasnix is probably gonna be Flatch right now, or soon.
Alright, that is not a bottle, unfortunately. Ooh, Yao lost his angle. Is he gonna make that? He did.
Ooh, barely.
Yeah. He did dip on LMF. He did not get the sword. He did not do East Side. As far as I know.
There's
But
the
Yao
Thunderhead sword.
does have one sword upgrade, so
Oh, and he did run out of stamina there.
I believe that his tracker is out of date, actually. Right? I'm trying to check his texture. I can't tell he just equipped his shield over here. Oh, he just unequipped it there. Wait, did Yao do the east side of LMF at this point?
No,
I don't
he did
remember.
not
Nope.
do East.
Okay,
He did not
so
do
he
East
has
Wing
the
LMF.
Thunderhead sword, not the LMF sword.
Yes,
Correct.
Okay.
that is
I'm just
absolutely
trying to
correct.
make sure that I got everything straight still. All right, let's see
Straight
what
as a sword.
let's see what Jasnix gets Monkey Extreme about this time.
Fletch. Oh. Ooh, Raid is doing Farron.
So Raid will get his Magma Mitts here and probably figure this out. Oh, 64 hasn't even had Digging Mitts yet. That means he's gonna be like even further delayed at this point.
Ooh.
Because he's gonna now go to Eldon, probably. Imported SS emotes. Yeah, you guys are wild and sometimes.
That's what chat's for.
Yeah.
Okay, Rig did get his Magma Mitts already. I wasn't sure which one he did first. And I did not pay attention. But I doubt he only did get one of the Bob Lock checks in here.
So this is still anybody's race, and that's incredible considering how much of a lead it looks like Yao has.
Yeah, y'all just needs the last sword to be in a really bad position. And yeah. And anything could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasnix also just got the hints and is gonna get his Magma Mitts as well now.
KitKat is off stream. KitKat could just like done at any moment now. It feels like. Yeah, I'm having some issues with Mr. Moldorm here, or Trolldorm, as we like to call him.
Alright, there's the
Jasnix got
Magma
his
Mitts.
Magma Mitts.
Yes.
Right. Yao has successfully exterminated the Moldorm. Extermadorm. Okay. I'm just gonna not speak anymore.
You tried hard on this one. You tried hard, but no results.
E for effort.
You know how we ban people from rolling C's? I'm about to get myself banned from commentary.
Oh,
right
Vanilla
before
Boss
STL.
Key. Interesting.
Okay.
That was an astronomical effort, CJ.
Here we go again with the astronomical.
The only banning I've ever heard about commentary is if someone falls asleep. This seed's too hot and spicy for that.
Jaznix! Jaznix, you know this trial was followed.
Jaznix!
You read the hint!
Jaznix, no! Rip.
Maybe he just wants to see Fi sing. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, what if Jaznix just like leaves after this? Raid
Probably
2?
gonna leave as soon as he sees that this is Elden Shot. This is Elden
He did hard cancel. He obviously didn't want to see Fi sing.
Raid is doing the same! Raid!
Although, okay, I think in Raid's defense, I don't think he's been to Summit yet. 64 gets circles, which means he just wins immediately.
Yeah, I'll take it on your aim.
Yao has Longsword Girahim fight, which is basically vanilla. It's just unfortunate that you can't have Master because it's slow.
No, this is not basically vanilla. Oh, well, I guess. I don't know. What's the difference between Wide Sword and Longsword in terms of
damage? Zero
Strength?
difference.
Oh, 0 damage.
They're identical for damage purposes.
Okay, well.
Oh, I didn't look at what trial it was. It's the Elden trial.
Yeah. I actually call it. I call it even.
Longest. So the reason the Elden trial is sad is because it's the longest trial of all six. All six. All four. It's always Elden trial.
Yes, it's always
It really
Elden.
always is Elden trial.
So, sometimes the game just knows what to throw at you.
I swear that the rando bot has become sentient. Every bot that gets put on my server becomes sentient, and I don't understand it.
I wouldn't be the
My
first
bot is
allegation
sentient.
of a rando bot.
Well, we may have to take the bot off the server so that SGL doesn't fall apart like this. It somehow keeps producing progressively worse and worse seeds. I have not taken an AI ethics class.
Maybe it's
I
time
don't want
for
to
you
take an AI class. I don't like AI
Maybe it's
that
time
much.
for you to make a new server, CJ.
There goes all that money I put into that server for like 3 years of paying.
Now, so, Speed Gaming Live's Sarai's bot will keep things on the up and up.
Colin's
True.
ladder.
Yeah. Colin's letter, interesting. Senra, you see it's a different server that the bot runs on. So yeah, I guess I do have 2 servers, technically speaking.
Alright, who's gonna finish up with this trial first?
Yeah. What are you doing? Why are you leaving? Fire Sanctuary! You have the rest of the dungeon to do!
I guess he wants the hintstone in here, which makes sense.
It's causing me physical anguish, Yell, today. I kind of want to check the raise time chat and see if anyone is...
Nope, nobody is finished.
Yeah. Well, not if anyone's finished. The CSR bot should have announced that. I'm checking if anyone's complained about or threatened raid.
Nobody has complained so far. Only Jaznix right at the beginning.
Yeah, Jaznix was sad at the beginning of the race.
Probably when he saw the dungeons. Probably when he saw the dungeons.
Yeah, LMF Fire Sanctuary, worst dungeon combo.
Okay, what does this hintstone say? Caves is barren. And I did not see the other one.
Oh, he's save scumming it. Okay. Caves barren is fine. It saves you a couple of seconds and a couple of text boxes.
Basically, it doesn't save you anything. Let's be real.
It saves a little bit of time. Because you have to take a more optimal line to reach the claw shot target for...
If you need to refill bombs anyways, a probably doesn't save you.
I mean, what are
Like
the odds that
5
they need
seconds.
to refill bombs at this point for him? Because, like, I don't know how many bombs Yao has, but...
Oh, yeah, I
Yao
guess
didn't
you
even
get the
go
point.
back to
What?
go back to Fire
Where's
Sanctuary after
Yao
all
go
of that.
now? Where's... Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What-
Yao
what
has
is he
broken
doing?
me.
If you
What
have
is
to
he doing?
ask, you'll
Where
never
is
know.
he going? Why is he constantly bonking with his bird?
He's trying to get up. I knew what was going on there. That's not that, but like I'm so confused. Oh, he's gonna do baby rattle check.
He's trying to knock some sense into the seed.
The worst part is I don't even know if Yao is throwing. If anyone's throwing, it's Jastix, who saw the hit telling him the trial was useless.
Yao didn't full clear either of his required dungeons. Water scale has something.
That was something about the Elden Trial Gate, and I did not read it. Hang on, let me look at the restream. For a second here.
That's a key. Key. Key.
On is that maybe rattle check? I assume.
Yeah.
Alright. On restream, Yao is making his way back, right to the Gossip Stone.
And just realized that the bottle
Another
was
bottle on the Elven Volcano one.
just realizing that was hinted. Good job, Jasnix. I'm proud of you.
It's happened before, it'll happen again.
What is this Elden Silent Ramrod from Raid? I did not pay attention to it, but I just see that he is one tier missing and that he is not where I.
Oh, did he miss a tier? Maybe.
I don't know. He's not where I would think where he is. But he is one tier missing.
If it's just one tier, at least he's not gonna cry me a river.
Yeah.
That is interesting. How do you miss that tier? Or
I guess he
did
did a different route than we all did.
Yeah.
I mean, one could say he's on a whole other tier.
Oh god.
It's like Yelp back in the desert, loading up them claw shots.
He's gonna
Okay,
make his
Yao
way
is
to the
going to
hinted
Sandsea
sand
now.
sea. Check.
Which makes sense. I mean, he's only missing swords.
64 still doesn't have his mod limits.
Could there be
Which-
two swords here in the Sandsea?
There could. Honestly, at this point, I think it's pretty likely.
Nope, that was not a sword hint. I did not see the locations, but I saw the items that were a pouch and a gold rupee, so...
Oh yeah, one of them might have been the last trial hint. If neither of them were the last trial hint, it's on the shipyard hint stone. Can't wait for Yao to big brain this, check the shipyard hint, and get a Fire Sanctuary Baron hint somehow. GL seeds were gonna consistently be sub 2. I guess Yao is just a sword from, like, another sword from Go mode, so it's like he's done his dungeons. So if he finds another sword in the next 8 minutes, it's a sub 2 seed.
Prage. Jasnix is praging.
Time to revitalize the captain, skipper of the ship.
64 is RBMing. Was
mean,
activating
yeah.
it at least.
He in this situation, if you're 64, you 100% do back half first.
Well, he needs to get into Fire Sanctuary first.
Oh, right. He doesn't have... He's going to do the RBM. Alright, so this is an RBM we do not see very often in Rando, but it is a great RBM. This is a holdover from, like, any percent, like, pre-early boss rush and, like, early stage RBM routes, where we're gonna use the cutscene of this Sheikah stone appearing in order to RBM the second frog to be watered. So 64 is going to start his file and then roll into the cutscene trigger. Oh no!
Oh, he missed that. Damn.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, this RBM also can skip G1 by opening the door behind him, but it is not actually faster than doing the fight. An old any percent route actually did the RBM to skip gear him only because it wanted to copy a file at the same time, in which case saving and quitting and copying and then doing the fight is slower than doing the RBM. So it's a very close timing compared to an optimal G1 fight. It also mitigates the RNG of the G1 fight, which is pretty important in vanilla game speedruns.
It's also much, much faster than climbing up to the skipper's retreat.
That's a silver rupee.
The 64 is bit saving his file, that file here, which will load its story flags. And what we want is the story flag for.
Okay, so Jazz is finding his claw shots now.
64. I don't know how 64 is going to commit unless he hasn't been to the waterfall area yet. Oh, I guess he can bonk the waterfall for the ferry. 64 going to show off a secret commit here.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Bet you guys didn't know that there was a ferry there unless you used to run any percent in this game. I bet you guys also didn't know you could shoot the eyes with the slingshot at the statue you land at in Lanayru to get rupees.
Yep. All funny things you learn when running this game. And there is... Oh, wait, that was the hinted sword. Never mind.
Yeah, that was the hinted sword.
That was the hinted sword. I was about to...
That is a check that needs to be renamed still, but...
I was about to be shocked.
Imagine being shocked at a hinted location. SMH my head.
Yeah, this check is probably one of the worst names in the game. Because...
It is kind of near the shack.
Well, kinda.
Leave me alone, okay?
Kinda not at all.
It's better than the names that were given to them to it originally.
Oh, there we go.
Well, it's over.
Back-to-back swords.
Oh,
back
cool.
Sword. Well, wow, I cannot believe this.
Jeez.
How do you... There is no way you should...
I don't understand how Yao doesn't ever get punished.
Yeah, there's no way you should not... Honestly, there's no way this should not get punished, but here he is, and wins again.
Every Zelda randomizer has at least one.
Yeah, see, the thing about Yao is that he has, like, really good execution, moderately good routing 93% of the time, and the other 7% of the time that he doesn't route well, he just gets absurdly lucky. Like, one of the first races in the winter tourney, or one of his races in the winter tourney, he just dips out of, Lanayru in the midst of what should have been a full clear to go check a random check and gets his last sword and skips clearing Lanayru as a result.
Sounds like the type of guy you bring to the casino.
Yeah.
And maybe give some of your money to. Like, yeah, here, play this couple $100 here. You're doing good.
You know, they say the house always wins. I think in Rando, Yal is the house. So 64 is about to get his Magma mids. Oh, did he fail the RBM and just give up?
I don't know. Probably.
Very upset.
Yeah, 64-bit not happy with those claws.
The mitts.
Mitts, there we go.
He's gonna get his claws coming up here.
They kind of look like claws.
There he goes again.
64 is sad again.
Gate of time.
I don't even know what to say about
Yao is
this.
gonna somehow sub to this nonsense.
Yeah, honestly, Yao didn't full clear either of his dungeons, which is normally the terminology in this game. Like we always pray full clear your required dungeons.
Literally, it's like commentators will go blue in the face yelling at runners for not doing it, and yet here he is.
Yes.
I bet they would have rather had me roll the seed this week based on this.
Well, those are the
No,
types of calls,
64
though,
did
that,
get the RBM.
that you
64
gotta...
did get the RBM. Why did he leave? Why did 64 leave?
He's gonna be so sad when he sees this.
Why did 64 leave if he got the RBM? I don't understand.
Yeah,
he just got his mitts and he made a beeline for his claw shots. He must have put 2 and 2 together.
The thing is, like, if he put 2 and 2 together, the claw shots were there. There's no world in which he should have done it like that.
Did he only want to get the statue?
I guess if he was already in Elden, this saves him enough movement, assuming he gets a first try, well-executed RBM, that it is worth it in that case, even in this worst-case scenario. But
speaking of saving
also,
movement, Yao doing a very nice skip here on the mob fight.
Yeah, he did get Horde skip, which ironically does not skip the entirety of Horde. Okay, he does have a fairy. I was like, I'm scared for Yao. Oh, that's right, the fairy refills your stamina. I always forget that. That's a really good way to do that.
Got a big brain it.
It does.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I always forget that it does. It's the same thing that, like, filling a bottle refills your stamina, which is why there's, like, very specific optimal movement paths in Skyview Spring in vanilla speedruns.
I mean, filling a bottle, I guess, makes kind of sense because you stand still anyways.
Yeah, it's a cutscene. I think, well, in other games, I believe that there are fairies that refill, like, your magic and stuff. And SS doesn't have magic or anything, so I guess it makes sense.
Was there a practical purpose there to Yao's bomb throw before the Skirham fight?
No.
I don't think so. I don't know what it was. I didn't even see it, actually.
He was just throwing a bomb at Girahim.
As one might want to do.
Yeah. Also, unfortunately for Jasnix and... Oh, no, 64 is going... Ooh, 64 is going to keep smoking. Very nice. So 64 must remember that there is a sword in Sandseek here. Although, there's a world where I feel like knowing that hint, you go and get the sword so that you can just go mode Fire Sanctuary without worry. But on the same token, if you get a sword in Fire Sanctuary, you don't have to go to Sandsea, so...
I mean, I guess it makes sense since you don't have claws until then anyways, and you are already at Fire Sanctuary when you get your claws.
Yeah.
You might as well just do Fire Sanctuary.
It's kind of a toss-up, to be totally honest, but...
But looking at this placement of the claws, I don't think it really matters.
Yao doing a very nice shield bash there to stun Girahim so that he can let loose a Skyward stab to get an extended stun duration on him.
You wretched brat.
And of course, classic wretched bratting.
Yes. Obligatory wretched brat.
Obligatory, yeah. If anyone's the wretched brat today, it's Raid.
Poor Raid.
I do feel bad for Raid, because Raid is going to be hunted to the ends of the earth for this seed, I feel like.
Man, I just wish claws were on flash crystals.
Claws on fledge crystals? That was odd for 64. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, dropped an input, changing his joystick.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. People are having some issues getting it. There we go. Oh!
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright, here we are, 153. Here's Demise.
Oh, yeah, that was a really fast endgame. 5 minute endgame.
Yeah. Well, he's lucky that nobody else is so far.
I think he's gonna
come
beat
so far.
Kickout.
Yeah, probably. Unless Kickoff finishes any second now, he's gonna beat him.
Snipers, no sniping. Snipers, no sniping.
It does not seem like, unless Kikai and Yao are just like. The thing is that Yao only did this well by the miracle of.
Oh, GG's to y'all.
Yeah.
Finishing this seat in 1:54.11 or 12, according to race time.
Yeah, race time with official timing is 12. I assume it just rounds it. But GG's Yao. I believe Yao will be joining us for the interview.
You better with a time like that. Meanwhile, let's root on our other racers here. 64-bit Link. I don't think he got that jump. Not doing some magic.
Yeah, I assume that he failed and has to redo the bit warp.
All right, I hear someone has joined us, and I think it's Yao.
Yes, indeed.
Hi,
I thought for
GG.
sure. I thought for sure I wasn't going to be finishing that one first place because I made some very questionable decisions.
Yeah, you make definitely some
decisions.
very questionable decisions.
So so first of all, I feel like if I'm going to commit to not doing the entire LMF, surely doing the East Wing is a better idea than doing Boss Key.
Well, there's a sword over there.
Yes, there is a
Where?
sword over there, indeed.
That's
In East
having
Wing.
some issues.
There's a sword
There's
in
a
East
sword
Wing?
in East Wing,
Yes,
yeah.
there's a sword in LMF.
Oh, of
East
course
Wing.
there is. Well,
Which
whatever.
means
At
you
least
are insanely lucky that there were consecutive swords.
yeah.
Yeah, that
The
was like
Sansi-
the most luckiest thing ever.
Sansi hard required there is certainly interesting.
Yeah. Also, 64 is about to take the lead from Jasnix here, of our remaining runners.
Oh, is Jasnix?
Jasnix
Does
is
not have-
doing...
He's doing thirds. Why does he not have Boss Key?
Jasnix did not do front half first. Or Jasnix did
Oh,
front half
okay.
first, doing no bit fire sanctuary.
Okay. Alright, well, hopefully these runners figure out that they have to go... Because my rationale for going to Sansi was, A, I get a hint in caves and shipyard if it really comes to that. And B, I have to go there anyway for a sword, so
Yeah,
I might
no,
as well.
your rationale was correct for going to Sansi. Your rationale for skipping the majority of an unrequired dungeon is questionable at best.
Yeah.
I don't know. At that point, I felt that I would rather go back for East Wing than I would go back for the Boss Key.
Don't let these guys talk you out of following your gut.
Yeah, gut feelings are always the best. I mean, you skipped like the entirety of Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, so the
Which
reason
is
I did that was because I had nothing else that I needed besides a sword, and I thought surely I could get
Well, you-
one hinted, because only 2 item hints had been used, and they both had been used on swords before. So I felt like I was due for another
yeah, you
item
actually
hint.
know that it can't be like claw shots or something. Ooh, 64 getting cursed.
Oh dear.
Very
Yeah, I was at 1 heart there. I was quite worried.
Yeah, I always take that pretty carefully.
What else to say about that?
How about Fletch? We
Oh,
weren't
it's,
only one.
okay. So the reason I did that is I forgot that Owlin's shield gave me emerald tablets, so I thought the way the hero could be pointing to claw shots, the only other progress item I had left.
True.
And when I
That's
got the
what
Song
we
of the Hero
forgot.
part, I legitimately considered reverse speed warping into the trial unhinted. Thankfully, I did not
The
because it
trial-
only has
yeah,
a bottle.
You haven't been to Summit yet. You want to know the best part about that trial? Jasnix did it, hinted, because he forgot that it was.
And
hinted.
Raid as well.
Oh,
Raid did as well.
unhinted. Raid did
Uh,
unhinted.
I also got saved by the claw shots being in Summit because there was a very real chance that claw shots were just sitting in the first part of LMF, like that sword was. And I would have been screwed for a while
I
at
mean, you could have
least.
done the RBM to skip claws.
That's true, but also, shouldn't you be marking all of these runners as being in go mode since their last sword is attainable?
Well, they don't have this.
Well, they don't know that their last sword is a
Well,
blade.
it's
It's
hinted.
a
They
hint.
should know. It was hinted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I
in
guess
no
it's the
mode,
ones
not
who
no
did the
mode.
East.
Yeah, they're in no
of
mode,
the
I
Oh,
guess.
oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, they
Did
don't know
you
that
guys
they.
enjoy the custom music?
Well,
If I had audio on there, or not custom, random music.
Random music
some
is
good
always
random.
fun.
Raid asking why'd he do something. I don't know. I don't know what he did, but apparently he did something that he was not supposed to do.
Clearly, these seeds. Clearly, I have Raid to thank for this, as it's furthering my sword reward propaganda.
How?
Propaganda.
Because they're
Swords were
meant.
not the issue for this
Because
seed. It was claw shot.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. But I saw that 64 said he hated the seed, and given that
He
he's
hates the
only
seed because he like.
got last location. Oh, Thunderhead flag, Jaznix.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Jazzix will have gotten the temp flag for that now. For the seed
Where?
flag, rather.
What is that flag? I don't actually know.
I don't either. Okay. Whatever it
Seems
is,
like
you know,
everything.
2x20. Everything
Yeah, it's 2x20,
has
so it's probably
2x20.
something important. I feel like 2x20 is like important in so many areas than
It's
statistically
so
likely.
weird how important 2x20 is.
Motion Plus tutorial. Oh, you're right. He's trying not to select a file. What is he? Oh, he's doing bit warp, I guess. Surely he's gonna get the... Unless he commits. Oh, did he try to commit for Lower Academy?
He has only one file.
Yeah. Okay, well then he doesn't need the splash, the thing, because it shouldn't auto-commit.
Yeah, I don't think Fire Sanctuary auto.
Why is Jaznix suddenly doing
Jaznix!
What are you... What?
Wait. What?
Huh?
It looked like he was trying to do a 2x20 RBM, which doesn't make sense.
I am thoroughly confused.
We've been confused for hours.
I am...
Anyone down for a co-op after the weekly? Possibly. We'll have to see what I'm doing.
I am not. I have to go somewhere in like 40 minutes or so. I was looking at the flag sheet. I got distracted.
Yes, Harm. 64 is overtaking
64
Jaznix.
has overtaken. I had a feeling that he would, all things considered, because he did back half first, which is really good.
Right. Back half first just happened to be the right play. What I was planning on doing, actually,
something
normally, because I recently made a route for Fire Sanctuary where you get the first small key and you bit warp and use that backwards to get third small key in map chest, and using the floor switch get everything else in the dungeon. But
yeah,
I decided against that because I decided against that because I was almost in go mode. I felt like if I'm gonna commit to doing it in opposite order, I might as well just do the regular go mode route. Although by that same token, that means I also should have RBM'd map chest, but it's whatever. It worked out. So, Jaznix, please don't. Okay, good. He's realizing. Oh, and looks like KitKat's finished.
Oh, oops, I guess I'm in the chat for KitKat.
GG's for KitKat. Finishing with a time of 2:02:42. Damn,
kind of not a good look for these settings, but it happens.
There we
as long
go.
as we can stay under two, as long as we can stay under like 230 consistently.
Yeah, I think 230 is fine. This is also a particularly egregious seed.
It's also one of the rare LMF Fire Sanctuary seeds where Hook Beetle is not required in at all.
Yeah, actually. Because Whip was sufficient to replace it here.
Yeah.
And where was Boss Key? Boss Key was not in East Wing.
Boss Key was in the vanilla first small key.
Vanilla.
Chest.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was talking about for LMF.
Oh, LMF Boss Key. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fire Sanctuary Boss
Fire Sanctuary was vanilla. Fire Sanctuary you can do like a good chunk of without it. But good old 35% odds. something, something, something.
Jazzniks, you know you can claw shot directly to those vines from the stairs, right?
It's tough sometimes.
At one time I tried that, and I kind of got, like, stopped mid-air for whatever reason.
Mid-air? What?
You'll have to see. It's like the... It's.
Ooh,
I think the
Jazz
clip
got
is called
cursed. It's not
a
a
claw
huge
shot
deal
gave up
either.
Pepe hands or something like that. It might be in the clips channel. It was a while ago.
Hello? I presume Kick Nut.
Yes, it is me.
Hello.
It is
GG.
Mr. UK
GG.
Land. GG.
GG. Yeah.
Nice.
How about that?
Okay, yeah, I have one question. Did you do early Thunderhead or not?
No. But I thought about it.
Did you
Because
kick
yeah.
it?
my 50th
Yes,
crystal...
I did.
well,
I was so
50th
close to
crystals.
doing it. Then I was like, nah. And that was the biggest mistake in this seed. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but still.
Yeah.
So on the topic of early Thunderhead, can we appreciate how stacked Thunderhead was? Like, you've got
It genuinely
magma mitts
fucking was.
and the sword that gave you... Well, the sword that gave you magma mitts and fire sheet earrings in one
Yep.
place.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
It was
Jazz
also,
was the
like-
first person to get all that, and he did not really capitalize on it that much.
I see.
I guess
Yeah.
not even really that much, but like, cause he like went immediately to Elden, but like deep Elden just wasn't the play today.
Honestly, yeah, I did the entire duel and then there was nothing in there, basically.
I thought about going directly to Summit, but I decided I'd do all the ones on the way. In fact, once I got the hint that Skyloft Trial wasn't anything... Or wait, no, that was after Magma Turf, but... I don't remember what caused it.
It's
Something
16.
caused me to full clear Elden. Well, not full clear, but do Elden instead of rushing Summit.
Alright, so 64 could probably take third
It-
here if Muzu or Zelds does not,
Yeah, if there's no
Zelda-
snipe from outside...
Huh?
64... What is he doing?
Kika, here's a question.
Maybe he's
for
going
you.
for a health refill.
Where did you get your final sword?
There you
Well, it had to have been in
What was it,
Sans.
where or why?
Where?
Near Shack.
So you got
Oh.
the
I mean
Elden
the one
sword?
before that.
Well, do
Kit-
you
Kit
want
Kat,
to
do you
know
wanna
where
know where
the
the
last
last-
sword
yeah.
was?
You want to know where
Do
the
you want
last
to know where
sword is?
TMS is?
Yes, I do.
It
In
was
the shack.
it was the vanilla sea
In
chart
Skipper's
chest. And
retreat.
that was actually my master sword because I didn't do East Wing.
Oh, wow.
Literally 5 feet away from you.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that time difference that East Wing is compared to getting those two swords back to back.
I can tell you it's
considering
definitely
the amount of investment it takes, it's actually probably 3 to 4 minutes at minimum because of the movement.
Yeah. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Rando gonna rando.
yeah.
I would also say that my movement wasn't great this seed. Like, I literally I went to Elden first, I died twice. Literally. Like, it's something I'd never usually do, but I don't know, today just wasn't my day. And
I monk a
actually-
stamina
and
like
usually
3
it's so
times.
cool.
I monk a stamina like 3 times, and one of them almost got me killed
Yeah.
in the Lizalfos fight.
I mean, I don't know. I'll have to see exactly what what different decisions I could have made and what made me second and not first or whatever. Or maybe Yao is just a god. Maybe he's just gymnast now.
I got lucky
Gal is
with
the
this
new
with
Jim,
the
it feels like.
with the second sword. Because I remember I hadn't done East Wing, so I was still looking for 2 swords and not 1. And I went to Sansi because I knew the sword was there, and I could get 1 or 2 hints that could point to a sword. And I didn't expect to find one right there as well.
Yeah, it might have been
I
aided
did do
by a
LMF pretty
commentator's
early, though.
blessing. It was probably like 60 to 90 seconds before you got the second sword that I was like, there could be 2 swords here, right? And they're like, yeah, there could be.
Statistically, like, the more, like, well, I feel like well, for one, the trials didn't have anything, and Din's Power we knew didn't have anything, so all the statistically more likely places that had swords were a wash. But what I do remember
think
from the
that's-
sword,
yeah.
from the 500 5000 sheet by Battlecats is that Sansi had an unusually high chance of having a sword. Although when I say unusually high, I mean like maybe 2 or 3% compared to 1 or less than 1 for normal.
That's enough for some meta strats.
Yeah. Speaking of the thing, can we just appreciate the fact that Harp was on west chest, I think, in LMF. Literally a 1 in 5,000 chance, I think.
That only happened one of the simulated seeds.
There was Harp there once.
Well, didn't you also get one? You posted an interesting seed or something like that. You posted how you also got that. So now it's happened 3 times.
Practice one as well. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
out of your
looks like you all got.
Bow was in LMF.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was on the east wing.
Well, that would have been nice for the ending part where you have to hit the crystal.
Out of the 5,000 generated seeds, how often was the progression on flash crystals? Like actual progression?
I don't know. I was really hoping that it would actually be on fledge crystals, because I actually did fledge crystals and it was just
same. I got the I had done Thunderhead and I got a hint that Academy was Way of the Hero, but I forgot that Owlin gave me the Emerald Tablet. So I thought, okay, so it's either Cullen's Letter or Fledge Crystals, and I legitimately thought about reverse bit warping into the trial after getting the song.
Fairly enough, everyone on Restream forgot that as well.
Did everybody do Fledge Crystals? Or
I did do it, but I didn't necessarily do it because I forgot. I did it because it was
we all forgot that Emerald Tablet was the way of the hero probably in Academy. Like, we were all thinking, what's the way of the hero on Academy? Not remembering that we literally got all...
So SMH64 taking the zip line down. The slow zip line. To be fair, I've done that before when I tried to front hop.
And walking right past the 4th and final sword.
Yeah.
You can just if he has bombs, you can just death warp unless he's out of bombs.
That is... Oh, he is out of bombs. He used his last one on the rocks.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Right, yeah.
In fact, speaking of bombs, shoutouts to like the second to last bomb I had was used like 3 times because I save scummed. It was used once to death warp for a bit warp in Fire Sanctuary, once to blow up something in Summit, and once a final time to get me to Sansi.
Never underestimate the power of save scumming.
I also find it interesting that Jasnix doesn't have Spiral Charge when that was available for like the first...
It was in Beetle Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, does Jasnix really not have Spiral Charge?
Not to mention you got a free 300 rupees like really early on.
Yeah. I don't know how to think. I don't know how to feel about this seed, honestly. Like, ugh. I think I routed pretty well, but the fact that Yao beat me by like 8 minutes says just otherwise. Although that could mostly be up to my execution because it wasn't as good as it normally is. I don't know. I'll have to see what. I'll have to watch the thing back. But honestly, it wasn't a bad seed. It just was kind of slow today. For me, anyway. I don't know.
Right, those bombs can't have been Sphere Zero because I think that was on Pyro Crystals, not Bottle. But whatever.
I think it was. Yeah.
I understand the concern, though.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Alright, Jasnix just gotta go up for his sword. 64-bit Link opening the gate of time.
We are very close to
you mentioned that, You mentioned that 64 kind of had a rough time with the seed. Like, how has Raids in 64's experience? Recently? How were like Raiden 64's experience with the seed?
Right. I'm gonna step away for a second. I've gotta attend to something. I'll be right back.
I think the main thing was getting those claw shots. I think we saw both Raid and 64-bit Link get their Magma Mitts and Farron Woods.
All right. I think everyone got their Magma Mitt in Farron Woods.
I got mine in Thunderhead. Thunderhead was the last place. Was basically one of the last places I went to because I didn't do any Thunderhead. I don't know why it was just me, but I never get 50 crystals. Or I never get crystals really quickly. I always like seem to apparently take a million years to get up to like 50 or something. So I
Just
wasn't up
even
until 50
trying
until
to
the end.
do.
I ended up getting my 50 crystals on boss key, and that was annoyed me because I was planning on just RBM or bit warp scumming boss key and after boss key, and then going to East Wing if they weren't useful. But I decided that's my 50, that's Ballad, I don't have to do early Thunderhead now, so I might as well keep it.
Yeah. I had like such a good opportunity to do early Thunderhead as well, like really early on. Like I was like Skyview was right there, I was in deep woods. I honestly should have
A
done
lot
it.
of damage early.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, C4 is kind of.
Speaking of taking a lot of damage, Jaznix somehow did not get double hit by that chew.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
idea how he did not get.
Yeah, I don't
double
know
hit by
how
that
60
shit.
how he did that either.
Calibration issues, not getting that Skyward.
I hope he has another fairy, otherwise he's not making it for the rest of the
Don't think he does.
And then, like, at that point, I would have just reset. I hope he saved. I wasn't looking to see if he did.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Another thing, like, besides
say
the claw shots being
five?
conveniently placed, the sword in Thunderhead was probably the second most conveniently placed thing.
Okay, he gets what skip.
Especially considering that locked the claw shots, so... Well, actually, hang on. Okay, so there's
Yeah,
two
they
swords,
should-
two swords in
shoot ahead. Just shoot
two
the
swords
head,
in
Jasmine.
Stand C.
That's way easier.
Jasnix.
Shoot
Please.
the head.
Is that even
My
possible? I thought you could only shoot the stem.
No,
Yes,
can
you can
shoot
shoot the head.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I've always shot that.
Alright, Jazz, don't get killed here, please. Please don't get killed.
How
buddy.
is 64 not
Because
dead?
neither of our runners not get. Oh, Monka stamina.
Oh my god.
Those Bokos
Well,
have like the longest
he cannot allow
longest
himself
sword
to get
hitboxes
sniped.
ever, except for now.
64 cannot allow himself to get sniped in here.
Yeah, I
It's
believe he's
gotta
going
get
to
these
take
archers.
archers, the outer path and archers, which is like the safest.
I like going for the inside and then going
There it is.
outside
Yeah.
for archers.
Straight
No,
to the
honestly,
heart.
I think the outside is just a bait. The outside is a bait. Don't add me. But
Okay,
the
so he
outside
is resetting.
a bait.
He
With
did
all the
save.
stamina with
I
all the
would have
stamina
reset
points and
after
stuff.
first barrier, TVH, in that one.
The outside is a bait. It is way easier to skip them on the inside than on the
So
outside.
60, I'd say 64's probably lost about half of his padding over Jaznix. Well, maybe not half, like maybe a 3/4, but he's still got a lead. So
But as we see, Jaznix headed straight for that green beam of light. They'll be nipping at 64-bit's heels here.
Yeah.
Right.
if 64 has a good horde, he can still take third in this scene.
barring it snipe from off restream.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he got
Snipers,
HD'd
no
by the
sniping.
Bokos. Please reset.
Come on,
Okay. good.
64. You can do this, buddy.
I really want-
I want 64 to beat Jaznix a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
same.
That'd be a
Shots
huge
fired.
like vote of confidence for him.
What I mean by got HD'd is that in HD, those Bokos are like a brick wall relative to the ones in SD.
Yeah.
And he got caught
in
there.
HD, the hitboxes of those Bokos is significantly better than it is
And
in
Jaznix
SD.
is not getting a fairy?
Living
And sometimes SD can just like do the same thing if the Bogos line up correctly, if your movement is slightly different.
Recently, I've
Jaznix
just
is
borrowed, I don't remember
doing
who it
that.
was, but I've just borrowed somebody's strat of going to that, you know that stamina fruit that was on 64's right there? I go that way because then you'll
Ruby.
never get barred.
So all three of our runners are gonna be in the end game at the same time here, it looks like, which is pretty sick.
I like how this is one of the longer seeds, yet we're all kind of finishing at the same time. It's not like one of those longer seeds where first place finishes at 2 hours and then second place is like 2.5 hours.
Oh
It's
god.
like everyone's
64 is
gonna-
having
Having
severe
a
calibration,
rough
it looks like.
horde fighting, a rough first barrier.
He's having issues with charging Skyward Strikes, it looks like.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. He has made a short work of a couple of those Bokos, and thankfully his sword momentum has prevented him from getting hit by another one. There we go. Alright, he should be all good now. Making it
Yeah.
through that barrier with just one hit. So he has
There's still horde
3
skip.
remaining hits and a fairy, which is an extra 3 hits. So if he gets horde skip here, he is good to go, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, maintaining their lead, but can't
Also got to-
restart again.
Got to use the. I manually used
this
my
might come
fairy, and
down
I
to
got
vote
to use
skip.
that. I got to use the stamina refill that it gives you.
Yeah, no, well, I actually commented on that. That looks
'Cause I actually
good,
didn't
and
know,
he's
'cause I
over
knew
the
that-
wall.
That's it.
I knew
That was a
that.
very
Nice,
nice
nice,
word skip in 64.
I knew that
I had
it.
a very
However,
nice word skip.
Jasnix is close.
It Jasnix
can't
has
deny
made
the fact that
surprisingly
Jasnix-
short work
Look.
of this first barrier.
Yeah, Jasmine
One
had a better
death-
first barrier, but even then, like, that's partially RNG, unfortunately.
One F, even on the nice, can get rid of this lead.
It looks like on restream it'll be second. Like on restream, the second and third place finishes here will be determined by the end game, and if
It will
basically if
100%.
P-Score can survive.
This could be determined to if 64 gets the strat that he always has
Right,
issues
yeah.
with on G3.
Well, he's been getting
Alright.
better at it, so this will be the ultimate
Jasmix
test.
clearing horde skip there.
Yep.
Also,
this
nice
is very-
Boko's following the horn that was dropped.
And this is
Right,
exactly
64
why
getting-
I do
Nice
what I do.
arrow. Nice arrow.
64 just tanking the hit. That's fine, honestly.
Yeah,
Making
you
it
got
through the
plenty.
barrier.
Yes, he's 3 hearts. Yeah.
He
He's got-
should be good to. He has
Yeah,
hearts
he's
and a
good.
fairy.
Okay,
He's good.
Jasnick's done with the next barrier, so again, coming up to the archers.
It's so close. If 64
Yeah,
misses
this is
one
very
cycling phase
close.
2, I think he loses the lead.
It's gonna come down to the wire. Nobody blink.
Oh, Jasnick's not taking a hit on archers though, so
I've been
he has
getting
his 5 hearts.
64 having issues again with his sword here. There
Definitely
we go.
doesn't help that.
Taking out a huge swath of the Bokos. 64 is
Ah,
probably
damn.
going to.
Jasnix is also on the last barrier, though.
Oh no,
Oh, he
Billy,
didn't get his parry off, I don't
Billy,
think.
okay.
The Wiimote
64
is
got
just...
billied a little bit, but he
not quite getting
won-
the manual fairy pop.
Yeah,
People
it was
will
a
have to
little
have the end
slow.
game of his life to maintain 3rd place. Jasnick's just got billied almost.
Jasnix is okay. So Jasnix made it through Horde, so this is super even. Okay, 64 using the fairy there, very smart.
Okay, I don't think Jasnick's
They're separated by like a phase
So
of G1, a
intense.
cycle
Yep.
of G1 or G3.
It's so
I can't
intense.
speak.
Yeah, now they're like not even that, honestly. They still are actually.
This is gonna come down to like. This is gonna be phase 2 of G3 decided here.
I think this is gonna be the closest finish we've seen between
Right.
two runners.
Okay.
Yeah, because even
I
like
wanna say-
Jim versus Exto, they were like a minute apart. So
That was a
Yeah,
minute
this is
apart,
gonna be
yeah.
super tight finishes.
I don't know if we've
Yeah.
seen any closer finishes.
there
like,
was one.
in,
There
like,
was one casual race between 64 and Jasnix where they were quite close as well. I think within 11 seconds.
Oh,
This
damn.
is gonna... This is gonna...
11 seconds
rival
might
that one.
even be more than the difference that we have right now.
If assuming Jasnix loses this, he lost it to doing the trial by accident.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Photo finish, yes.
Ah, damn.
Well,
Oh,
I
yes.
hope every race.
Is he?
comes down
No?
to-
64 is...
Oh,
Ah, no, we missed it. Damn.
oh, Jasnix doesn't have a shield.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay. All right, so he's
Where
still
did
ahead.
64 get his shit
Okay, okay.
64 bought a shield.
I also bought a
Oh,
shield.
okay.
I almost did, but I didn't. Okay,
They are
this is
separated
close.
by being called a wretched brat. This is like a 15-second difference or something.
Oh yeah.
Probably not
If
even
I
that.
were in 64's position,
Oh,
I might have
God,
actually
this
lost
is-
my lead because I assumed that Girhim was going to flip
Alright.
his sword
Alright,
vertically
here
again,
comes the Demise fight
and I
for
slashed
64.
horizontally, and that didn't work.
Here comes the Demise for 64.
This is like last night, the co-op race all over again. Jazz and I were so nervous going into the end game here.
Oh, God.
Because we were
Oh
like,
my
someone's gonna dot and snipe us.
I mean, I did snipe
Well,
Jasnix, but
64
not
does
you.
not know how close he is to being sniped.
I was
I'm sure
right. I was
64
very
is
close to
probably
being-
thinking about the fact that Jasnix hasn't finished yet.
Okay, 64 on Demise. Can he secure it and get
Okay,
the
good
race?
shield bash. And shield bash. And he is done with
Yes.
phase 1.
Yeah. Down.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Good.
Good. Jasnick's also having a
Oh,
clean
Jasnix
Demise.
takes a hit. Jasnix takes a hit.
That right
That's
on
good
his
for
Graham,
64.
right?
64
Oh, yeah,
clears
also
the
clears this.
backflip.
Yes, that's
We've been
looking
so
good
focused
for
on the
64.
Jasnick's.
He's got the lightning.
He's got a... Yes, nice.
Here we go.
And...
And
Time.
GG, 64.
GG.
Snipe
GG
has
for
been
64.
pulled off.
Dropping everything.
Dropping everything in the process.
Yep. Popping off on this.
GG's,
And
223-26, and GG's to Jasnix as well.
Just
223.
barely larger of a lead than that one casual race. 13 seconds. 13 seconds this time compared to 11.
Seconds. GG's.
13
seconds. I don't know who it is.
GG's to both of them.
Okay, wow, that looked like it was extremely close.
That was
Oh yeah, you guys were a wretched brat
seconds.
apart.
I am so mad. I got so unlucky that seed. I last located literally everything.
Jazz, that's what you get for doing the trial. That you
I know,
got
okay,
hinted
that
on.
was just stupid. I just forgot about trials. I should start writing those down. I absolutely hate that, like, I just couldn't read Song of the Hero, or Way of the Hero hints at all. I just got so confused.
Honestly, I
Like-
feel like the hits were just awful this seed. Like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
LMF, Way of the Hero, debate,
Well, it
Harp,
is
what more
harp.
do you want
You always
from it?
need that, but
I mean,
The
yeah,
fact
I
that-
mean,
okay,
okay,
the
it
fact
had
that-
harp, but there
Fucking
was
like,
literally nothing locked behind the harp, so...
the fact that the harp was A, the only way the hero item in there, and B, the second check in there definitely did not help. Like, because
By
when
the
you
way-
get away with the hero item in a hinted dungeon, it really sucks because you decide whether or
By
not
the
you
way,
want to do
Raid
the rest of
coming
it.
up on his Demise fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
my
Raid
God.
quite not very far behind.
Dude,
Yeah, Raid also pretty close now.
64. What the heck? Why do you keep sniping me at Demise?
I
No, the
mean,
second
I would have
time.
won by
This
like
time-
5 minutes had I not died twice to Horde.
yeah, 64 didn't have
Well-
a rock board.
And I would have also saved
Well,
a lot of time
please
if I
don't
did
fight.
you a hinted trial that was useless.
Well,
was
okay, to
also
be
Elden
fair,
trial.
to be fair,
Okay, Jazz, next question. Did you do Fledge Crystals?
Yes,
And
I
get the-
did.
Okay,
I did.
because I got the hint that Academy was Way of the Hero, and I forgot that Outland had the Emerald Tablet, and so I got
I did the same
really
thing I
worried when I did legitimately thought about reverse bit warping directly in the trial. Is that what
Oh
you
no,
did as
Raid,
well?
Raid misses the lightning.
Wait, where
Okay, he got the
Wait.
second one
He's
there.
okay.
is Outland and Practice Sword
And
Academy?
GG's to Raid.
Yeah, Outland Practice Sword is Academy.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Okay,
Also,
Practice
Goddess
Sword is anything
Goddess
that's
Sword and,
anything
Goddess
that's
Sword.
not that's connected via a bridge to Skyward.
Finishing, we have a time
Okay.
of
It's like upper
2:26:09.
Skylog, like technically, which is the name we're probably gonna change it to, but
Who
Well-
rolled the scene?
GG's Raid.
Raid. Raid is now banned from rolling seeds.
Just don't let him have
You
it.
only have yourself to blame.
GG's Raid.
Great, I'm mad at
Raid.
you.
Raid, you only have
Raid,
yourself
you
to
better.
blame.
It's a good thing you have to monk a steer anyway, because you certainly need to get away from these guys.
the Elden Silent Realm! I did
Elden Trial,
too!
that's a new one.
Yeah, so you want to know the worst part, by the way, to every if I had not remembered that I had the Farron bomb rocks open to me, the next place I was going to check was going to be Lanayru trial.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna check that if it wasn't the Summit Nits check. I was gonna just go straight to Lanayru trial. 'Cause that was my last location. I had nothing else to do.
Wait, Lanayru trial was hinted? I don't remember getting a Lanayru trial
I
hint.
forgot a linear
Never
trail
seen
hint
one.
Yeah,
either.
but
And I think it
well,
has
just
to be on
explain
Shipyard, given that
how I
I've
ended
done
up so
every
far
other hint
behind
stone.
Before I go, I did early Thunderhead when I was in Deepwoods getting that check, and went into Thunderhead and thought that the things that I got in Thunderhead was reason enough to not go back to Skyloft. So I didn't get bombs until like my second Elden trick was over.
Wow, dude.
I,
To be
I
fair,
just
did you
never
even
checked Sparrow's
need
bottom,
bombs
and
for me?
it ruined me.
I did the same thing, right? I did Thunderhead and then I had to double trip Elden. And then I did Elden and it was
anyone
useless.
here- Did anyone
Yeah.
here do early Thunderhead?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. Who
I
didn't?
wound
My
up
friends did.
not
Me and
doing-
Yal didn't.
Yeah, I thought about doing early Thunderhead, but the thing was, like, I didn't really want. I was like, it was kind of this thing where because I didn't have digging mitts, I was like, it's gonna be so inefficient for me to either open Skyview to do early Thunderhead or like climb all the way up Elden to do 0 checks other than the Thrill Digger hint to do early Thunderhead. So at that point, I just naturally got 50 crystals, so I just decided to get Ballad.
Okay, well, I gotta go.
Yeah. I was the same.
Wait,
way.
Raid. Before you go, do you want to know where the last sword is?
Where?
In the shack.
And that's the reason why I got first place, because if not, I would have
Wait,
been running around for a while.
In the what?
It's in
Skipper's
Skipper's
shack.
shack.
Like vanilla sea chart.
The very
So
next
right next
shack.
to it.
I hate everything.
Well, I mean, that really wouldn't have helped me that... Well, I guess it technically
Yeah,
would
it
have helped
wouldn't
me,
help
but,
me
like,
either.
I was never going to check that
Okay.
unhinted.
I'm just like upset because I get
Trial.
bored and no one's done. Like it's just Yal and KitKat. And as I get to Girahim 3, they both finish immediately.
Also, that makes
my
it
horde
that there's
was nuts, like awesome horde, and I was so proud of myself. And then I look to the right and see 2 finishes, and I just
Yeah.
That's why I closed.
Alright.
That's why I closed the race time window until I
have
finish.
a good night.
Yeah,
I'm
GG's
the
right.
opposite. I just stare at it, hoping no one else finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Sorry.
And then
Also,
inevitably...
apparently, the Nehru trial gate also had a bottle. So that's, 3 trial gates with
Oh,
bottles.
is Null using like some kind of dev feature that lets you look at spoiler log for
No, there's no anti-spoiler log protections in dev builds.
Or I mean, like the way to get the spoiler log.
I
without-
generated it. I generated it, and the only difference between a seed generated with spoiler log and without here is the required dungeons. Everything else is identical.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I don't know why.
I do notice
it
that
can't be.
between when I was developing things like Sword Reward, I did notice that before and after a hints patch that I made, everything about a given seed was the same, besides the hint change that I made.
Yeah,
'cause-
if you don't change the order of things, right, it won't. Like, if you don't change, if you use the same seed and don't change any of the RNG calls, you'll produce the same exact results. Because it's seeded.
That reminds me, I have to check to make sure there's no. I have to check to make sure there's no. Because there might be a bug in my Sword Reward code where, okay, so does the RNG.sample command use the same seed that the the game seed does?
The RNG object itself is seeded.
Okay, good. Because I use that to choose which dungeons, if I have not enough swords to place, which dungeons to put a sword on. And I was thinking that there's a possibility that 2 people with the same seed have different sorted dungeons.
Assuming that you're using, like, the rando's RNG instance, then yes.
Yeah, I use RNG.sample, so...
Well, where did you get
Rando.RNG.
RNG from? You didn't import random from random, right?
No, I believe I'm using rando.rng.sample. I can check.
Yeah, then you're
I can
good. It's
check
fine.
it to be sure.
I wonder if this is just a coincidence that everything is identical here. On this. But,
Very
Yeah.
unlikely.
Also, I guess this is the second seed I've done in like a little over a week where claw shots were on the Magma Mitts like lock check in Volcano Summit. Because I did a seed like a
Yeah, I
week
feel like that
and a
happens
half
a decent
ago
amount.
where
actually,
they
I lied.
were-
It's not identical. It's just extremely
This was also
similar.
well, maybe not the second time in a row, but the second time in recent memory where vanilla C chart was my go mode item.
Bum bum bum.
C chart?
Because I
Vanilla
didn't
C
get the
chart
sword in
location.
East Wing. I never actually did that.
In Skipper's shack.
Okay. So you missed one of the other swords.
He missed
Right,
it.
and
LF.
in hindsight, it doesn't make sense to do Boss Key but not do East Wing.
Oh, yeah. I guess... So I wound up 2-tripping LMF. So I did LMF. I was like... I got the harp, and I decided to just gamble that there was going to be some progression behind the harp. And then I did every non-Silent Realm harp lock check. There got nothing. And then went back to LMF, and then apart from the sword, there was literally nothing.
Hint that
And
long
that's
sword,
when I
or not
put-
long sword. The hint that Neighbor's Wisdom had mitts was on Temple of Time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
it
might
was, yeah.
so you might have like gone directly to Thunderhead after getting that sword.
Well, I like noted it down, but again, I was like thinking, how do I efficiently do early Thunderhead?
Yeah.
And so I think I wound up with enough crystals where I decided against doing early Thunderhead because I felt it was just at that point it was faster to just get Ballad of the Goddess because it was literal because I had already gotten all the rewards up to 50, so or all of them up to 40, so it was just like walk down to Betro and then go back up. And so I felt that was going to be faster than trying to climb Elden with no mitts.
If LMF didn't dump you off at Temple of Time, doing the East Wing stuff after finishing would be a more viable option.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a gamble, and it's like kind of a like, I still feel the need to kind of make like I feel like in a way I kind of have to make these off meta plays if I'm to have any shot. So it just that this particular play kind of backfired on me, and backfired even more when it's like last week I didn't go back to LMF and got punished for it, and this week I did go back to LMF and got punished for it.
Yeah, it's a 50-50, honestly.
And I seem to be very excellent at getting the wrong side of 50-50s.
I did that every single time today.
Alright, I have to dip. GG's to all of our runners, and yeah.
Yeah, GG's to all of our runners in here. Also, we still have 2 runners going in the race, which are Muzu and Zelts. And gonna be interesting when they finish. But I think we are gonna be cutting the restream here, so I'm gonna be leaving the final words to Ricky.
Alright, thank you so much. Thank you to our runners, that was an awesome race to watch. Thank you to our commentators, August 40th, CJS07, and Flawha258 for the awesome commentary. Thank you to our trackers, HarmJam387 for jumping in there for us, S3NR4, Jarl, and Pikachu is Love and Life for tracking. Coming up on ZSR tonight, we have... Actually, we're pretty much done for the day. We're going to be rating ZSR Main for their Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 tournament match between BC Guppy and Nona. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Sunday Eastern Time, we have the Ocarina of Time Item Randomizer Standard Weekly Race. At 2 p.m., we have another Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 tournament match between Brotendoes and Dodo. And we also have a Elixir of the Past Randomizer's Cross Key tournament match semifinals, Game 2, between Wall Kicks and Humbug. Lots of things on the schedule for tomorrow. Hope you find something you want to watch. And with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.